There are days when your thoughts feel scattered in every direction, as if your mind is trying to hold too many questions at once. Decisions that should feel simple suddenly grow heavy, not because you don't know what you want, but because your heart feels buried beneath layers of emotions you haven't fully named yet. In moments like these, meditation for clarity and decision-making becomes less of a technique and more of a gentle pause, a way to return to yourself when you feel quietly overwhelmed. Clarity doesn't disappear all at once. It fades slowly, hidden behind routines you're forcing yourself through, behind responsibilities you can no longer carry with ease, behind the quiet exhaustion of pretending that everything inside you is steady. When you sit down to breathe and close your eyes, even for a few minutes, the noise inside begins to settle. Not because your thoughts vanish, but because you no longer feel pressured to sort through them all at once. Meditation is often misunderstood as stillness, but it is really an invitation to meet yourself without rushing, without fixing, without needing a perfect answer immediately. In that soft space, you begin noticing the small truths buried beneath the noise. You notice the tension in your chest that you've been ignoring. You notice the fatigue behind your confusion. You notice how much your heart has been trying to speak, while your mind has been trying to stay in control. And as your breath slows, something within you begins to feel slightly lighter. You don't suddenly know exactly what choice to make, but the emotional weight behind the decision begins to loosen. You start to sense which direction feels honest, even if it still feels uncertain. Meditation doesn't bring clarity by force. It allows clarity to rise slowly, like a quiet light returning after being dimmed for too long. With time, you realize that decision-making isn't truly about choosing the perfect path. It's about choosing the path that aligns with the version of you that feels most whole. Meditation gives you the space to discover who that version is. It shows you where your fears have been guiding you and where your truth has been trying to take you. It softens the pressure to decide quickly and replaces it with the permission to decide authentically. And when you open your eyes again, you carry a calmer sense of direction, not loud or certain, but steady enough to take a step forward. The world around you hasn't changed, but you have returned to yourself, and from that place, decisions feel less intimidating. Your heart doesn't need you to be perfect. It only needs you to pause long enough to hear what it has been trying to say. And in that quiet, clarity begins.